Hey Internet, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is December 3rd, the first episode of December, and as usual we are now checking for some creepers. I hope we are creeper free because there was something decaying, because in the last episode we had a creeper explosion because I was pretty late in the day. And okay, I have some things floating around in my inventory. Yeah, I think this looks good. And in the last episode we found a good position or a good place where I like to build my portal, because I need a portal in order to... Oh, there's even some experience points floating around and some bones. And over there are some arrows. Arrows are always nice. Okay, I was pretty late in the last episode, so we had some evil guys running around, and one of these evil guys exploded. And now I need to fill up this hole with some dirt to make this creeper explosion undone, basically. I'm not quite sure how... Well, I will just create it like this. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to build my portal because, well, I need some glowstone to make my airport a little bit more interesting, so that we do have some lights over there. And I think redstone lamps are look much better than just torches. And yeah, so I need now to... Oh no, wait. I will need also some leather, so I will descend into my cave, grab a bucket of leather, because I need to create some some obsidian, and I'm not quite sure. Have I found at some point some obsidian, or do I really need to create new obsidian? I'm not quite sure. But I will just descend down into the cave. I will grab some, or well, one bucket of leather, and then return to the cave where I like to create the portal. And yeah, what else is going on? Yesterday evening, I was looking out of my window and I was looking out to the light on the streets. And well, the light was a little bit blurry. And so at first I thought, okay, well, once again we have some fog going on, and yeah, that's the reason why it's blurry. And then I had a closer look and I discovered... Okay, there is my leather bucket, very nice. And then I discovered this was not fog, this was snow. And yeah, yesterday was the first time that I saw snow in this year. In this year was maybe some snow in January or February, I'm not quite sure. But for this winter, it's the very first time that we had snow, and yeah, this is really great. Right now, a little bit snow is left on the rooftops and of the other houses around my house. Well, this is nice, and it's so bright outside, and I'm really happy. And well, most of the snow has already melted and it's gone, and this is a little bit sad. But yesterday evening, this was really great as I discovered this, and I immediately stepped out and walked on my balcony to enjoy the view. And well, this was really great. And I hope we will have much more snow in the upcoming days, or well, not in the upcoming days because the weather forecast does not predict any snow, but still, I hope that we will have a lot of snow, especially for the Christmas time. This is really great to have a white Christmas, because last year we had about 8 degrees Celsius around Christmas time, and well, when you think, okay, this could be also spring or so, then it's not really like having Christmas or celebrating Christmas. It's then a little bit strange, but okay. Yeah, so we had snow, and at this time I was talking or chatting with my friend, and yeah, he immediately joked, "Okay, your next episode will be called like something, uh, well, finally snow or something like this." And well, I'm not quite sure if I can really call this episode finally snow, because there are some other interesting news I like to talk about. But I will hope, or hopefully I will be able to integrate the word snow into the title. And yeah, so this is really cool, and this was really amazing to enjoy or to see finally the snow. And yeah, then let me have. Ooh, there's a creeper. Why is there a creeper directly in front of my shiny new portal home? Okay, now I can grab the sword. Haha! You're not able to get to me. Well, I'm not able to get to you, but okay. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. Goodbye. So, this is now. I need to make sure that we are not getting ambushed by some evil creatures coming from the side. So, I just want to get up here. Okay, very good. So I have to make sure that, okay, this part is closed. So here we are safe. There is some coal. This is nice. I'm not quite sure what we are doing with iron. Do I need some more iron or... Well, I need to check this at some point. Maybe I... Ooh, ouch. I have to go searching for some iron. Okay, over here, I'm not quite sure. Dirt. Okay. And then, okay, here is a little bit more things going on. What do we have over here? But no, this is not a cave, so we are safe over here. This is good. Ow. Yeah, I guess we are safe. This is nice. I hope we don't have dark spots or too many dark spots, so that we don't have to deal with evil guys spawning around here. I think this is good. Now I have to fill up the surface for a good flat area to build the portal. And yeah, then the great topic for today is the upcoming launch of the Orion spacecraft, because tomorrow will be the launch, the first unmanned test of the Orion spacecraft. And this is really special because, well, it's not only special because it's the first time that the thing is flying, it's also special when you think about, okay, I missed basically the whole time of the Apollo program and Gemini program and the development of all these famous spacecrafts, and then there was more or less a silence in development of okay. Now the space shuttle was developed, and SpaceX is now developing their Dragon capsule version 2. And yeah, so there is a lot of things going on, but still, I'm not quite. I haven't really experienced the time that a huge or a new spacecraft is being developed. And well, wait, what I'm doing here? How many blocks do I need for a portal? I guess it's something like. Do I need 3? Guess I need 3. Do I? I'm not quite sure. Is a portal created like this? So is this a portal, or do I need to fill up? Wait. I need the dirt. Or do I need to do it this way? I'm not quite sure. So we would need 3, 6, 10. 10 blocks of obsidian. Okay, this is a lot of obsidian. We will see. I will have, or I think I have to create 10 blocks of obsidian. I'm not quite sure if, as I said, if we do have some obsidian somewhere, I can just grab and I'm good to go, or if I need to create all the obsidian by my own, I think I will just descend back into the cave to have a quick check if there's somewhere. I don't want to grab this lava flow, I want to go back to my cave and to check if there is some obsidian down there. I can't remember, and I don't want to rewatch all my other episodes to find out if I stumbled upon some obsidian in one of my earlier episodes. So I think I will have to head back to the cave, or at first I will have to sleep so that we don't have to deal with these evil guys. And yeah, so well, for me it's really cool to follow the whole development process and the first test flights. And yeah, tomorrow, at least if the weather is not getting bad and the weather is against the launch requirements for a Delta 4 Heavy launch, we will be able to see this. And yeah, so I'm really excited about this. And at first, the launch window extends from, I have noted this, from 12:05 to 14:35 GMT. So as usual, please do the conversion on your own because I'm not able to do so. I will just screw it up, and I guess for you over there, Great Pond, it's our early morning launch. For me, it's our launch in the early afternoon, so it's a perfect time to follow a Delta 4 Heavy launch and to... Wait, another creeper. We have a lot of these evil guys over there today. Okay, now it's time to end this bad guy. Okay, very good. Yeah, so this is a launch window, and I'm really excited about this. And well, what is going on? At first, it's basically more or less normal launch. After about 7 seconds into the mission, they will have the main engine start. No, 7 seconds before the launch, they will have main engine start. 7 seconds afterwards, they will have the liftoff. Then, about 4 minutes later, they will have the separation of the two strap-on boosters, basically two Delta 4 rockets. This Delta 4 Heavy is totally crazy. It's basically a launch system consistent out of out of 3 rockets, and they are all launched at the same time, and they just are strapped together. And well, this is really okay. There's a lot of more lever. Okay, I just could drop a water bucket in here and grab the... Yeah, I think this is much better if I just grab... Can I grab some water from this stream? No, I don't think so. I just could grab the source block. No, I don't want to grab the source block. Okay, I have to step outside, grab some water, and then I can create the obsidian, and then I have to remember that I have to take my iron pickaxe with me in order to grab this whole obsidian thing. And okay, then after 4 minutes, the two outer Delta 4 rockets will be jettisoned. Then 5.5 minutes into the mission, we have the separation of the center booster, and then a few seconds, or about 15 seconds later, we will have the ignition of the upper stage. And then what else is happening? I need to add 6 minutes 20 seconds. We will have the jettison of the launch abort system. They are even launching the whole Orion spacecraft with the launch abort system. So even if this is just an unmanned mission, they are using this launch abort system. This is pretty cool. I wanted to grab some water. I haven't created an infinite spring, I guess. So where do I get my water from? Huh. I haven't created an infinite spring, I guess. Have I? Oh dear. What have I done in this? I have just created my airport, but I haven't done any of the useful things, like an infinite spring or so. Okay, so I think I have to walk over to the water to grab some water. This is strange. This is completely strange. And yeah, then 17 minutes and 39 seconds, we will have the cut-off of the upper stage first burn. And then the thing is in its first orbit. It's orbiting around the Earth. And about 2 hours later, so 1 hour 55 minutes and 26 seconds apparently, they will have the ignition of the upper stage once again to raise the apoapsis of the Orion spacecraft to a very high altitude. I think it's to an orbit of 3,600 miles above Earth. Or, well, an apoapsis 3,600 miles above Earth. I'm just reading it from a website right now, so I haven't done the conversion to meters or kilometers. Yeah, if you're interested what this is in kilometers, please do the conversion on your own, because I don't want to do it right now in my head and be off by some digits. So yeah, 3,600 miles above Earth. This is really high, and they are doing this because they want to test the heat shield. And by reaching this high altitude, the potential energy is almost as high as if the thing, or if the Orion spacecraft would return from the moon. So in this case here, they are able to test the heat shield and to see if all the re-entry systems are working well. And 5 minutes later, 2 hours and 9 seconds into the mission, they will have the cutoff of the second upper stage burn. And then already 5 minutes later, they will enter the or they will experience the first high radiation period, because around the Earth there are the Van Allen belts, and these Van Allen belts are okay. Before I can, dang it, I forgot to grab the diamond pickaxe. I was talking about this. I have to remember the iron pickaxe. And what have I done? I forgot the. Now I've created more than enough obsidian. Okay, well done. Well done. This is more than enough obsidian. Good job. Okay, yeah. I need to run back out. I need to grab my diamond pickaxe, because I was not able to remember this. And yeah, so around the Earth we have the high radiation belt, and this is also a very exciting stress test, because with high radiation they have to see if the shielding of the Orion spacecraft is working, and if the instruments are protected, and of course if the interior of the cabin is protected, because you don't want to be an astronaut and sitting inside a spacecraft which is not protected against radiation. And then, 3 hours and 5 minutes into the mission, the Orion spacecraft will reach the apoapsis, the highest point of the whole mission, at 3,600 miles above Earth. And about 20 minutes later, 3 hours 23 minutes into the mission, we have the crew module and service module separation. So it's basically the same design, or well, not the same design, but a similar design like the Apollo spacecraft back in the days. So that you have a service module and the crew capsule, and the separation will happen there. And in 3 hours 30 minutes into the mission, they will have their second time that they are flying through the Van Allen belts, or the Van Allen belt, and in this case they have the second time they fly through the high radiation, and another test if the thing is well protected. Okay, now I do have my diamond pickaxe. And so during the mission, the Orion spacecraft will fly twice through the Van Allen belts, and this is pretty exciting. And then 4 hours and 13 minutes into the mission, the Orion spacecraft will enter the atmosphere and will be in the entry blackout. So at this time, the plasma around the spacecraft will prohibit any communication or any transmission of data from the Orion spacecraft to the ground stations. And well, this is completely normally. And then 4 hours and 15 minutes, they will experience the peak heating. So at this point, the compression of the air in front of the Orion spacecraft reached the maximum, and at this point, yeah, it's really the test of the Orion heat shield. And then for our 16 minutes into the mission, they will hopefully have the acquisition of the signal once again, so that they can make sure that the Orion spacecraft has survived the re-entry. And yeah, this is also pretty cool, and wow, this takes forever. Okay, the first block. I hope I'm not getting into danger here when I'm jumping into this hole. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, two blocks. Two blocks. And 4 hours, 19 minutes into the mission, we will have the drug chute deployment. And no, this was too much. This was too much. And then 1 minute later, the main chutes will deploy. And I have to focus on two screens at the same time. And 4 hours, 23 minutes and 20 seconds will be the splashdown of the Orion spacecraft, at least if everything is working as intended. So if there's a problem or the heat shield isn't working properly or anything like this, then of course there might be a problem and the Orion spacecraft will not return back to Earth. But I keep my fingers crossed that everything is okay. And yeah, so it's a very short mission basically. It's only 4 hours and 20 minutes, and then the whole Orion spacecraft test is over. Yeah, so this is really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to follow the live coverage of it. And yeah, then we will see if everything works well, and then yeah. So this is tomorrow, and yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I'm looking forward to watch this. And well, I'm not quite sure. Well, it's, as I said, I'm really excited about this because it's the development of a completely new spacecraft, and I'm also excited about hearing more about more news about the Dragon version 2 or so. And well, the main problem I do have with the Orion spacecraft is that I'm not quite sure about the potential use case as well. Of course, they are talking about the spacecraft as good to bring mankind out to asteroids or to the moon or even out to Mars or so. But if we are looking at the current development and the current progression of spaceflight, then I'm not quite sure. We are currently testing or developing a new spacecraft, but we don't have any real mission coming up next or soon. So I'm not quite sure what they or when the there's no lever. 14 blocks, 14 blocks. Okay, this is more than enough. This is good. Okay, now I guess it's here. The sun is setting. This is bad. So I hope we are not experiencing once again these. There's a skeleton. Why is there a skeleton? Let me. I will leave this guy be down there, and I will just run out. And yeah, I'm not quite sure. The new crew spacecraft, like the Dragon version 2 or the was it Boeing? Boeing has got also the contract to develop the new crew transporters to the International Space Station. And yeah, this is, well, there we have real use, but I'm not quite sure. We haven't planned any missions, and they are talking about bringing maybe an asteroid and an orbit around the moon. Okay, it's really getting dark, and there's the first skeleton we need to deal, and we need now to hurry back home, and hopefully we are not getting ambushed by a creeper all the time. The same issue with me, that I'm overextending. Oh, there's a second skeleton. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. Creeper. Hopefully no creeper. Zombie. Go away. There's another zombie. It's approaching. Go. And yeah, but nevertheless, although we don't have really a real planned mission for the spacecraft, it's, what the hell? A stream of zombies. 3 zombies are approaching the same time. What do you want? This is my place. This is totally my spot. Go. There's another one. It's totally my very own area. Get off my lawn. Arr. Okay. So much about this. So much about the zombies. And yeah, we are already late in the day. I'm looking forward upcoming to the upcoming missions or the launch tomorrow. I'm really excited about this. And yeah, then we will see how everything works out. I hope it will be a success, although, as I said, we don't have really a mission, and I see more uses for the new crew transporters, but maybe in the future we will have a use. And the same thing is also applying a little bit to the upcoming space launch system, this huge and gigantic booster, which is more powerful than the Saturn V rocket. Well, it's pretty nice that they are building this, and of course, flying out to Mars would be a great use for this, but I'm not quite sure if we are really this ready. We have not really the plans for our return mission and so on. And yeah, I'm not quite sure. At first, we have to test the Orion spacecraft, which will hopefully happen tomorrow. And yeah, with this, we are already at the end of today's episode. I hope you like this, and I hope you will be joining me on Sunday when we can talk about the Orion, the first flight of the Orion spacecraft. And yeah, in this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you.